welcome back to Renegades of the Drift, a Starfinder actual play podcast played by Win with Dice. I'm Calvin, I'll be your GM for this game. Joining me is Deanna playing S, say hello.
Hello.
And also joining me is Ramon playing Hekato, say hello.
Hey guys.
And we are back with the second part of this, I guess this will be the fourth episode, but the second part of the second recording. Either way, we are back right now. Our heroes, after escaping Dagox 4, they headed off to the diaspora under the instruction of a scientist, Shirin, by the name of Zatosh, where they met up with a human engineer slash mechanic slash ship repairer slash criminal who was hiding out on this asteroid that had some very scary stories being told about it. She was hiding out there running sort of like this underground ship fixing business for, local criminals, that kind of thing. Our, again, heroes, question mark, showed up there looking to get their ship fixed and hopefully help hide their identity. Since they don't have any credits on them, they were instead tasked with dealing with a group of goblins that kind of ended up on this asteroid and have been causing some trouble for Ariel, our ship engineer here. They headed off. They met up with a small troop of goblins after being ambushed by a mine, and they made short work of them. One of them managed to blow themselves up, actually, as, I guess, repentance for making fun of Kato's hair.
Yes. It is the coolest hair.
It definitely is. So yeah, you're kind of just like sitting in front of these things now. They don't really have... I mean, you can sort of look around and see if they have something useful on them.
I don't know. I don't think that the goblins would have anything useful. I mean, that guy's gun just exploded, so I'm assuming that all their guns potentially could explode.
Yeah, they do all have like similar looking weaponry. It's like very patched together. It's got straps and stuff all over it to try to like hold it together in one piece. You can even see some of them like leaking plasma.
That's not good.
Better off just leaving them where they are, S.
Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with this stuff.
Alright, so, yeah, Zatosh comes up. He's looking a little worse for wear.
Oh. Do we have any healing stuff? Like, he can heal, but...
Yeah, he's actually going to start casting a heal spell on himself if no one else is going to interrupt him.
I don't think I have anything to help, so...
Yeah, I don't think I can really help him.
Okay. He'll just cure himself. Oh, shit, Zatosh, buddy.
Don't blame Zatosh, it's you.
It might actually be. Alright, he got some HP back.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so, yeah, like I said, ahead of you is this broken down, what looks like it would have been a temple at some point, but the center of it is sort of, like, collapsed inwards, kind of, like, burying the area beneath it. The first floor looks alright, but anything upwards from that just is collapsed. As you're heading in there, let's get another perception check to get the game going.
Okay. That's pretty good. I got a 26.
Okay.
I got 22.
Okay, so you're both clearly able to see a couple of goblins that are like just patrolling this the front area of this temple. They're near where a door would have been. Now it's just sort of like this broken down frame. Whatever door was there has long since fallen off and the wood probably rotted away. But they're sort of like pacing back and forth in front of it. They're both carrying like these large bladed weapons that are like the metal on them just looks like really awkwardly cut up and misshapen, but they do look pretty sharp.
How far are they?
Just like within like sight range as you're coming up to this area. They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Okay. Should we just shoot them?
How do you want to approach this? Do you want to be stealthy? Do you want to just be shooty?
I don't know about stealth. How would
Um,
how would we approach it stealthily? Is
Well,
there like more
there are
cover?
like ruins and broken down buildings around here. You could try to sneak around if you want to do that, and then I would just need a stealth check from you, and then they would try to perceive you.
Okay.
Uh,
How is it within S's range of like her gun?
No, it's a bit further away than that. Like you can see them off in the distance.
Oh, okay. Kind of patrolling around.
Yeah, yeah, they're just like a patrol.
Yeah. It's how S like I don't think you can really stealth very well, can you?
I've got 1 in stealth, so it all depends on
How much-
what I roll.
Okay. I mean, we could try being sneaky. Worst case scenario, you raise the alarm and then we just shoot them anyway.
At least to get a little closer, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
If that being
stealth
the
check?
case, yep, stealth.
Well, I mean,
How was it? Was it great? I bet it was great.
no, I got a 4.
Okay, well, we'll see how they do on perception.
I guess we take the whole groups, right?
Hmm?
We take the whole groups?
Yeah, it'll probably just be the lowest of the group.
Okay, well, alright, no problem.
Wow. You don't want to know what I rolled for Satosh.
Aw,
Sorry, Kato, were you rolling there too, or?
Yeah, I mean, I got a 30
Okay.
something. 29, actually, 29.
Surprisingly, Satosh, he like practically disappears into these ruins. He's surprisingly quiet for what you've seen of him so far. The goblins are completely unawares. Almost as if Satosh rolled a 20 and the goblins rolled a 1.
Oh.
If I had to describe it using dice terminology and literally what happened.
So I guess we proceed to stealthily move up.
Yeah, you're moving your way through like these broken like these sort of like broken down buildings and such, getting closer to the goblins who are just like walking back and forth 1, 2, 3, 4 paces, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, just repeating this back and forth.
Oh, okay, well, let's shoot them.
Yeah, you're welcome to do so.
Great.
so we're a little closer now. I'm within range.
Yeah.
All right, I
Um,
could try.
so I make my operative. Would you count that as my operative roll to get my sneak attack to be flat-footed? They're definitely flat-footed, right? Like,
Yeah, they are completely unaware of you, so they are unaware, so they're flat-footed.
Okay. I'm gonna make my roll now.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Shoot him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. We should all just shoot him.
All right.
Oh, I rolled bad. Does a 12 hit them?
What are you shooting with? It's a energy weapon, right? So 12,
Yeah,
yep,
it's a-
that's exactly what you need.
Oh, perfect.
For their
Lucky me.
roll. Actually, 1 over what you
Oh, okay. 7.
that is 1 down instantly.
Nice.
The other one looks suddenly stunned, but they aren't able to do anything just yet because this is still a surprise round, essentially. S, do you want to shoot it, or you can have Satosh shoot it?
Yes. Well, not the one that's alive, not the dead one. Obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got 14.
Yep, that'll hit.
Is that because they're terrible, right?
Yeah, they are also flat-footed, so they're getting a -2.
Right. Because he saw the guy get shot, but he didn't know where it was from.
Yep.
I guess.
Essentially, yeah.
All right. That would be 9.
Wow. 2 shots, 2 kills.
Nice.
You just...
So do any of the other ones, like, are there any other guys around?
No, you only
do they
saw those 2. You can try to look around a bit more with a perception check.
Sure.
Do you want to try to spot something else?
It's not great, but I got 10.
Okay. No, you don't really pick up on anything else moving around here.
Shall we move closer?
Yeah, let's go inside the building, right? Like, there's nothing. There's no one else out here. Feasibly.
Nope.
More stealthing.
Oh, no.
Okay, sure. Stealth checks, please.
Well, that was better.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
I got 17.
I got 21.
17. You said us.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, as you're heading in there, you hear sort of like this clanging sound from down this winding hallway. Following along maybe as quietly as you can, there is sort of like this open doorway that you can see like some light coming through. The same light that's sort of around this whole area. Like this is part of the area where the roof was broken.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell there's some light coming from in that room and some sound coming from in there. More like goblin chattering noises, but you can't really make out what's being said.
I poked my head in.
Okay, as you poke your head in, you see 3 goblins. 2 of them look like they're wearing some sort of like just patchy scrapwork armor. One of them is wearing armor that looks a bit looks a bit denser, looks a bit more valuable. He's got sort of like patches of metal strapped to it. But this one here, this one that's looking larger, that even looks like a bit larger than the other ones, what he's doing is he's standing near this, I mean, from your first glance, it looks like a pile of just scrap again. But getting a closer look at it, you see it looks like it's some sort of humanoid shape that might have been some sort of like robotic figure at some point in time, but it's different than anything else you've seen. It looks like it's just made of like patched together like metal and gears and kind of like clockwork put together, this humanoid figure. But this goblin right now is attaching like parts to it. He's attaching like all sorts of different technological and mechanical pieces to this thing. He's sort of like scrambling all over it as if he's trying to fix this incredibly ancient looking figure. You can actually do an engineering check if you want to try to figure out what this is.
I think it's a robot. I rolled a 27, so is it a robot?
With a 27, yeah, you're able to sort of get the sense that this is a robot, definitely. But it's the thing that's distinct about it is how old it looks and how you can see like what might even have been a steam pipe coming off of this thing, this ancient like clockwork golem that's made of like hundreds of gears that it's like when it was alive they would have been just like whining and grinding. It's,
oh, weird.
Yeah, it's sort of like almost like a steampunk looking
robot. Okay,
robotic figure.
Like way back in the day before any of the space stuff.
Yeah, like even looking around, it looks as old as this temple is, but it somehow survived the destruction, and now this goblin's like attaching parts to it.
Well, I look back at us. I mean, I point to three goblins in there, and then I make the gun hand motion. I'm gonna be like, you shoot. I kick the door. You shoot.
Yeah, you pass along that signal.
I kick door.
Right.
You shoot. Yeah. So
I'm gonna move up behind you. I guess I'll be right there.
Yeah, and then I kind of just like with my hand, I put my gun in the room, and just like aim for the head goblin and then shoot.
Okay, because you did roll stealth higher than their perception, you do have the surprise on them right now. So we will do a surprise round. This will just be you 3, and then we'll roll into combat with this thing.
Oh.
Great.
So
All right, so I'm
shooting
gonna
the head goblin.
Yeah, one shot. I got a 19.
That'll hit.
Cool. This is going to be a operative bonus trick attack because I got higher than the stealth roll. They're flat-footed, right?
Yes.
Cool. Oh wow, that's actually max damage.
Oh god.
That's wow, that's so much.
Oh, no.
13 points of damage.
13. What did goblins ever do to you? Wow, this thing is as like from the first shot, you can already see it starting to bleed from that laser blast. Gosh. S, what do you want to do?
How far away are they in the room? Like,
The room itself, it's about 50 feet. Basically, it's just this rectangular shaped room. You're coming in from a door that's kind of it's on one of the long sides to the edge of it. The room itself is about 50 feet. This mechanical creature that they're standing in front of, it's about in the center of the opposite side, the opposite long side from where you are. And the short sides of the room are about 50 feet, the long sides are about 100.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot from here then.
Who are you shooting?
Who did Ramon shoot at?
The head goblin. The one with the most armor.
Maybe I'll try shooting at the one who's working on the robot.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Oh. Okay. Sure. I'll shoot at that one.
Okay.
Ugh.
Do it to it.
Well, that's A6.
New. Zatosh is gonna try to do the same, just with his pistol. He's like, I don't even have to use my magic on these guys. They're the worst. Frickin' Zatosh. He rolled another natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, well. Alright, whatever. Just. Now I'm doing it. Now I'm killing my own NPCs. God. Alright, so this thing, this one particular goblin, it's like barely hanging on. But it slaps its hand on this mechanical creature, slapping it on this part that it attached to it. And then these new parts, they like glow to life as this this bluish light starts traveling down the circuitry that's been attached to this thing. You hear it sort of humming as it powers up, and then within the eyes of this creature, from its face, it has like this, it's like this solid metal plate with these triangular eyes, and from within there, like this light starts up. It looks like the same color as the same bluish color, and it just sort of powers up, and you can see it glowing out from the inside of this machine as it starts like lifting itself to its feet, with this like mechanical grinding and whirring as these gears are turning together. There's this puff of steam coming out of its shoulder. And now I need all of you to roll initiative.
Yay!
Right.
Oh man. You know, every single time I roll really well, and then initiative is always botched. I got a 13.
Okay, well that's better than mine. I got 10.
Okay, Hekato 13 and S is 10. And I already rolled initiative for these guys to save myself some time. So at the top of the initiative, this mechanical creature, as it like rumbles to life. Where are you guys right now? Just in the doorway itself?
Yeah, we're kind of
Yeah.
Scooby-Dooing, poking all our heads around.
Okay. It sort of like pushes the goblin out of the way, and then it starts charging towards you like doom, 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 doom. As it's running towards you, you can see parts on it just like sort of adjusting and affixing into place as it's running forwards. And I actually need you to make a reflex save to avoid this trample attack.
Oh wow!
Both of
Okay.
us?
Everybody,
Both of
right?
us?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh my god.
13.
Okay.
5.
So Hekato, you very closely almost missed that one, but you managed to save. Your evasion applies to this because it would have been half.
Oh great.
S, unfortunately, you and Zatosh are going to take Let me roll that damage. Ooh. That is 6 damage.
How much?
6.
Okay. Not great.
Satosh looks pretty bad. Yeah, as this thing is like barreling into you. Okay. Kato, you're up next. This machine has just run all the way across this room to try and smash into you. It's basically taking up the doorway now.
Oh, okay. So it's not in the hallway that we're standing in right now?
Yeah, it's kind of like taking up that space between like the hallway and the door as it like bursts
Oh,
through
got you.
to trample into you.
Right. Okay. So designate it as is it? So did it split us? It's like S on one side and I'm on one side and Tasha's on one side. Is that what it is?
Basically, yeah, because it was able to hit both of them, and you were all pretty much in the same square essentially, as you were crowding around this doorway.
Right. So I'm gonna make I'm gonna designate it as my trick attack target. I'm gonna make an acrobatics check to try and get around, and also try and get around it.
Okay.
Yeah. So acrobatics. Oh no. Yeah, that is unfortunately only a 19.
Nope. That will not do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna. So that failed. So I'm gonna still try to attempt to get across to S. So I'm standing next to her, or like standing close by her.
Okay, are you moving like around this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna move over to S, and I failed my roll. So.
Okay, so yeah, as you're moving around this thing, it is gonna get the attack of opportunity on you. It raises, like, you can see the two arms look different. One of them has a lot of goblin tech attached to it, making this sort of like tube on the end of it. The other one is like this permanently clenched fist, and it swings that at you, trying to hit you with... Ooh, that looks pretty good to me. 21 for KAC, since it's a kinetic attack.
Yeah, that hits.
And it's gonna do 9 damage.
9 damage. Ow, that's a lot.
It is.
Okay, cool. Ow, that hurts.
Okay, so you're just moving right to where S is.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna make a shot, make an attack. And does a 21 hit it?
21, yep.
And does 5 damage.
Pretty good. It already got its attack, so that's your turn. Now it's the regular goblins. There are a couple of them in that room. So seeing this thing charge at both of you, one's gonna try to take on S and one's gonna try to take on Kato. So let's deal with S first, as this goblin shoots at you. Yes, very much. It shoots at you. That's a 17 to hit. EAC.
ESC, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and you take... That's a 3 points of damage.
Ugh.
D4s are hard to read at this angle. The other one, shooting at Kato, seeing him try to swivel around this creature, this mechanical creature. That is a 15 to hit. Again, EAC.
15?
Yeah,
I think?
on EAC.
EAC. Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then from that you will take 2 points
Yeesh.
of damage.
No. Okay.
S, it's your turn.
Okay, so
There's a lot
am I
going
like...
on.
I'm right next to the big dude, or...
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit him with my hammer.
do it to it.
I got... 34? Wait. I don't know how to math, hold on.
It's a +7 with your hammer.
Oh, it's 24.
Okay.
I'm not good at math.
Well, that does hit, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Calvin.
Yep.
Amendment. I just read my operative exploit, which I forgot I had.
Mhm.
It's called Uncanny Mobility. It says when you make a trick attack, you can choose a target of your trick attack before you move. Your movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, even if you don't succeed the original check?
Yeah. Apparently those things are like really separate. So like I don't even if I just choose to shoot that guy with a trick attack, I could just move freely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can subtract that damage then, or
Okay.
re-add, whatever.
Math. Thanks. Sorry about that.
All right. S, you were swinging your hammer at this thing, and you hit it.
Yes.
How much
That
damage
is
did you do?
9.
Oh, that's pretty good. 9, you say, so that should be at this many. It's
This many.
You can see pieces of it starting to fall off as Zatosh takes his turn. Zatosh, what you gonna do? You know what? Zatosh, he's looking at one of these smaller goblins, and he's like, I could fight goblins all day. Look at me, I'm a hero. As he does. Let me just make sure I know how to use this spell first before I do it.
Watch him get a 1 now. He's been doing so well.
There we go.
Another quick question. S's bodyguard ability, does it give me a bonus to AC?
Yeah, a +2, I think it was.
Yeah,
If-
+2 adjacent ally AC.
Is that just against? Is that AC all the time? Like kinetic
just
and
when
and
you're like 5 feet from her.
yeah, but like that's kinetic and.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So when I'm standing next to S, I have a 15 and a 16 AC. Okay, cool.
So Zatosh, he's preparing like this spell. You see his like his cranium sort of glowing, and he targets one of these goblins. They attempt to use their willpower to save themselves from the damage of this mind thrust, but they rolled really low, and they are unable to do so. And you can see this goblin's head sort of like sparking as their head explodes.
Oh. Wow.
God damn, Zatosh. You can blow people up with your mind?
Well, goblins mostly, apparently. The head goblin's gonna go now. Both of you shot this thing in the back, which wasn't very nice. So it's gonna just shoot at whoever looks the most vulnerable right now between the two of you, which is probably Hekato, since
Okay.
he's the smaller one. So it's aiming again. It has like this junk laser that it's shooting at you. It looks a little bit more impressive than the other ones, though. Ooh, that is a 25 to hit, which I'm gonna bet hits.
Yep.
That is 5 points of damage.
Ow. Okay, not good.
And now it's the golem's turn. Okay,
Oh,
it's
no.
sort of like between the two of you. Okay. Yeah, no, it just kind of like moves back away from you guys, taking a guarded step backwards. And then it raises its arm that sort of like has this metal tubing contraption attached to it. And yeah, as it raises its arm, and then you can see some sort of like the gears and the parts within it sort of like clanking around, and suddenly there's this loud like this blast as it shoots shrapnel at pretty much all of you standing within this area as it lets off this
Cool.
blast attack. You didn't move from the doorway, so it's kind of stepping back through there, so you do have like a partial cover, which I think is like a +4 to your AC.
Okay.
Okay. So, is it against our AC?
Yeah, it's making it's making an attack, but the attack, it has like the blast property, so it'll
Right.
hit everyone within like a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so do you roll separately for each of us, or?
Yeah, I roll separately for each of you. I actually also take a -2 because I'm doing the multi-attack. Okay. So yeah, you can tell this shrapnel as it's flying out. It's not a very accurate,
Yeah.
accurate weapon, but this thing is trying out its new abilities. So yeah, he's shooting like this shrapnelized weapon at you. Let's start with S.
Oh, good. Lucky me.
Yeah, it is lucky you. Does a 22 hit your KAC if you add 4 to it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You're all gonna get the same damage, so let me roll my attacks first. Hekato. It rolled a 4, so I'm not even gonna bother because that probably isn't gonna hit you.
Cool.
Zatosh. Landed on the 6. So. Oh, wait, yeah. Zatosh actually might get hit. His KAC is pretty low. With the 6. No. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so it looks like only S unfortunately gets struck by this shrapnel that this thing is shooting out from its hand.
Yay.
That's just 5 points of damage. Okay, so yeah, as this thing blasts you with the shrapnel gun attached to its hand, it looks a little confused. I think it expected something better from that blast weapon. It seems like unsure of itself. Whatever amount of intelligence is in this thing, it's just trying to process being revived and having these new contraptions attached to it.
Or mostly that S probably just takes up more surface area than everyone and just got all of it.
Also that.
We just all kind of stood like slightly behind her.
Basically, there's like an outline of shrapnel around her on the wall. Kato, you're up.
Oh, great. You know what? I'm gonna pull out both my second pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna double shoot him with choo-choo.
You take your full round to do 2 shots.
Yeah, so they're both at -4.
Yep.
So.
With the pistol.
Okay, so 21,
That'll
and
hit.
the other one's a 3.
That won't hit.
Yeah, so 21.
Roll your damage.
2 points of damage.
Ooh.
That thing.
I mean, it's not exactly bleeding, but it is letting off puffs of, it looks like some sort of fluid. It might have been, like, water of some kind at some point, but now it's just been mixed up with whatever's inside this thing.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
And it's definitely leaking. There's one goblin left. He looks at his, he looks at the leader, he looks at this machine, he looks at the one next to him whose head exploded. And he kind of just runs off into like the other corner of the room. There's like sort of a back door area, and he starts heading towards that. And he just well, he can move 35, so he's just sort of like bursts through it into some sort of back room that you don't really know what's back there. And now it's S's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and hit the golem guy again
Go for it.
with my hammer.
So you move up to it because it moved like 5 feet back before it shot.
Right. Okay.
So it's basically back in the room.
So I guess I'm in the room now too.
Yeah, as you're moving up to hit it.
21.
To hit? Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Do some damage.
6 damage.
6? That's pretty good. Yeah, you're like, you swing the hammer into this thing, you're just like shredding these parts off of it. Metal and shrapnel flying every which way. Zatosh. What's Zatosh gonna do? None of you have lost like actual HP yet, right? Because you still have your stamina. So he's not gonna do anything with that. Instead, he's going to use another. He's going to use another Mind Thrust. He's going to use it on the sort of head goblin here, which has to make a will save, which is DC that. Okay, it succeeds. It's freaking will save. So yeah, he like aims his mind thrust at the leader goblin now. He's all full of confidence. He aims an attack at it, and the attack does 4 points of damage. Okay, it's still standing, but it's looking a lot worse for wear. So this head goblin now is just sort of like, you can play with our little friend. I'll be waiting for you. As it also runs off, heading towards this back room. Because they do not want to get dead.
Well, he's not that little, is he?
It's like a little over 3.5 feet, maybe.
Oh, seriously? I was picturing something really big. I don't know why.
No, it's not like a tall, scrawny goblin. It's like a short, squat kind of thing. So both of those goblins have run off into like this sort of back room. And the golem is up. It's got U in front of it, S. So it's going to try to smash you with this clenched fist it has.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I figured it would. Oh, minimum damage. So, adding up his strength, it's only like 4 damage.
So, once stamina runs out, then HP starts.
Then HP,
right?
yeah. So whatever is left over, you roll it over.
So I have lost some HP now, but not very much.
Yeah.
How big's the golem?
Yeah, this golem, it's like as big as you are, as tall as you are.
That's what I was asking before. I didn't need the goblin.
Oh, yeah, no. This is a big thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I was imagining like really big though.
No, it's not like towering. It's just your size.
All right.
Hekato, you're up.
Okay. I'll double shoot it again. See what happens.
You got this.
Oh, I rolled a 21 and I missed.
Oh, you double shot. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, double shot. I rolled 21 and I missed, but this time I did 3 points of damage.
Cool. It's still standing though. It's kind of like just clanking about. That's in the back room. S. It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit it again. Try to, at least.
Okay.
Okay. 24 again.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how. 9.
How about you describe your final blow on this large clockwork golem enhanced by goblin technology?
I want to like.
Yep.
What did you say?
As you swing your hammer down on it.
Well, I'm thinking more. Like, I want to hit his legs out from under him and fall over and just start like. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, so as you blow its legs out, it kind of like falls over on its back, and it's sort of just like twitching on the ground, trying to start moving again. But as it raises its arm, the arm like falls off, and then the other one just falls apart completely, and then it lets out this like final puff of steam as the entire thing just basically collapses into like a pile of just rusted metal and gears and pieces. Now, the other 2 goblins, they both sort of ran into this back area. So they're pretty much hiding out there. We can keep moving in initiative order. Zatosh is just gonna cheer because he's like, yeah! We did it! Great job, team!
Cool. How far is the door?
It's basically like other side of the room, so like 50 by maybe 60 or so. So like diagonally 70, 80-ish.
Sure, I'm gonna run there. I'm gonna run into the room, the other room.
Yeah, running up to the room, you can basically see them inside. They're both just aiming their weapons at the door.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run in and like, I'm just gonna run into the room. And is there anywhere I could just find cover?
This room used to be some sort of like storage area, so you do see some sort of like debris of what might have been desks and tables and chairs at some point. So you can take cover behind those.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run in. I'm just gonna like jump and fall prone, sliding into cover, like full tilt.
As you're just diving into cover. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So there's the head goblin there who is looking just real beat up. He's looking real bad right now. He's gonna try to. Well, you're behind cover. You have full cover, and you're prone. So he's not gonna have a good time trying to shoot you, but he's gonna go for it anyways. So yeah, lying there prone, you have your +4 to your AC against ranged attacks, along with cover. He's gonna try to roll an attack anyways. That is 17 to hit EAC.
No, I have 21.
Okay, so yeah, this laser just like pings off of the debris you're hiding behind right now, and we go back around to Hekato. It's actually your turn. Now that the golem,
really?
Yeah, now that the golem is out, it's up to you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Yep.
To get over there, to do a trick attack.
Yeah.
Does a 22 make it?
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay, so then I'll fire one of my pistols. Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, well, you definitely just sure, yeah. Describe your. Well, no, it's not the final blow, but whatever. Describe your laser blasting this thing.
The
head goblin. Yeah, there's still the other one left though.
Okay, so I got for critting. What do you roll? Do you just roll the regular
for
stuff?
the pistol?
Yeah.
I think it has a burn effect, so you would roll some burn damage as well.
Yeah, it's like D4. Do you just roll everything plus that? You don't multiply it, right?
They would take the burn damage on their turn.
Oh, okay.
But
gotcha.
The damage you did just with the attack is enough to kill it.
Oh, yeah. So, I kind of like, I roll in, I dive in, he shoots, he misses me, and like as I hit my side with my 2 pistols drawn, I let off one shot and like just like get him right in the head. Just.
It looks really cool in slow-mo.
Yeah.
The other goblin's gonna attempt to take a shot at you. I guess you're not prone anymore because you stood up to shoot.
No, I'm still prone. Like I didn't get up.
Oh, you shot from prone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this goblin's gonna try to shoot you.
Yeah.
Please don't roll a 1. That is a 15.
No.
EAC. No? Okay, well,
no.
This goblin misses also. S, it's your turn.
I am still outside the room, right?
Yeah, it's you're like part way in from when you came after the thing, but you're still closer to the doorway. So again, the door is like 60, 70-ish feet away from you.
Can I get in there in one turn, like if I run?
You can move 40 in one move action, so yeah, you can take both of them to move in there without like shooting or doing anything.
If you take the run action, it takes the full amount of time, but you move 4 times your speed. So.
Whoa. Well, I don't need to go that far, but if I could just get into the room, can I get like behind cover too, or no?
Yeah, you can basically do the same thing.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do that.
Try not to land on Hekato as you dive in.
I'll try not to, yeah.
So it's Satoshi's turn. He's actually He's just like riding this high, but he's really curious about that robot, so he's just moving towards that and standing there. It's just two goblins. He doesn't seem to. He thinks you can probably take care of it. Head goblin's dead. Back at the top with Kato. One goblin in the room with you.
Oh, right. Okay, so, yeah, double no, I'm gonna just trick attack. Trick attack, see if I rolled, 28.
Yep.
Flat-footed, oh no, I rolled poorly. 12. Does 12 hit it? Being flat-footed?
12. Oh, to hit?
Yeah.
Being flat-footed, yes.
Okay, perfect.
I thought that was your damage, and I was like, what do you mean?
I rolled an 8 and a 4, so it is actually 12.
Wow, well,
Wow.
you basically kill this thing twice over as you roll in with your excellent flip, and you take a shot. The goblin it has time to just like screech out before the laser blast hits it, and it collapses.
I just jump in and I slide on the floor. As I'm sliding on the floor, everything's shooting me, but all the bolts just hit on the cover in front of me, and then I shoot the one guy and I shoot the other guy.
Basically, yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
I don't think you even need to be in here.
And this goblin is a down. Silence retakes the area.
I blow the steam off my laser pistol. I holster it.
Satosh is he's basically just like picking through what's left of this clockwork creature.
I want to say to Kato, like, nice job or something, and then leave the room, go back to like where Satosh is.
Yeah, we like brofist, and
Satosh just looks up. You took care of the yeah, I bet you did, didn't you? We're so great together, you guys.
Yeah, I helped a lot in there.
I can't really tell what this thing is. The science I know is more like nature. This is something constructed. It looks really old.
we could do an engineering check. I mean, I could do an engineering check, right?
Yeah.
That is a 20.
20? The mechanics of it are actually surprisingly simple. It's a very old-looking machine. It might have had some magic originally, but it looks like the goblins powered it with their own technology. It is some sort of golem, like a clockwork golem. It wasn't functioning at full power, certainly, but it was able to survive the original destruction of 2 planets that created this asteroid belt, and it just was surviving there for years until you guys came along.
Wow, that's kind of crazy because destroying planets is like serious stuff.
Yeah, it's like some of these pieces of debris of this area, they do have some like older parts of the planet, mostly like mines and stuff that were underground. But this area seemed to have survived, and this thing was fortunate or unfortunate enough to have made it here.
No, it's fortunate to survive. It was unfortunate that me and S rolled through here and smashed the pieces.
Mm.
So as you're sort of walking, as you're sort of like about to leave this area, there's this the pile of machinery starts just like hissing again, and then the goblin, like the machinery that the goblin attached to it, it starts glowing brightly. The whole thing starts to shake. And I need a reflex save.
Oh no. 9.
Ooh.
9.
Ooh. So Zatosh is the only one who manages to dive in time as this thing explodes, spraying shrapnel everywhere.
Oh, more shrapnel.
Like more gears and parts and bits of metal. And that, oh man, I rolled like, that only does 6 damage. As
Still
this
pretty.
thing has its own like death burst and explodes.
Ow. Okay.
And Zatasha's only taking half of that, but lucky.
We're all just like huddling over it. It just explodes in her face.
Basically, yes. Zatasha's like, if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna patch myself up.
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe you could help me out too, or...
Yeah, he's gonna heal himself first.
Well, I know, but after.
So he casts Mystic Cure, and he heals himself for 10. So he's fine. So his spells only cure HP damage, FYI.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Kato, I don't think he took any HP damage.
Oh, I'm okay.
So he does a similar thing to what he did with you before S, where he takes 10 minutes to give you a healing touch, and you get 5 HP back.
Ooh, thanks.
If you're gonna take 10 minutes, I'm gonna spend a resolve point to get my stamina back.
Yeah, you can do that.
And I think I should do that as well.
To rest? Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, you spend a resolve point and get your stamina back.
And does the HP come back too, or like all the way?
No, you need like actual like healings or 8 hours of rest for your HP.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I guess there's nothing in that room where I shot those goblins all cool, like...
No, it just looked like it was sort of like an office for a priest.
Oh, okay. But, like, everything's probably all planet destroyed.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then, I guess... What else? I guess there's more goblins in here? I can't tell.
I mean, you can look about, but it's
Yeah.
pretty quiet right now.
I just...
Well, not in this room, but probably more somewhere else.
What you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna press on forward, I guess, down the hallway. Search it about.
Oh, like... Well, I mean, like, as you came into the building, you saw there was, like, this long hallway that led into this larger room that might have been where the worshippers did their worship, I guess. And then there was sort of, like, this back office area, but there doesn't seem to be, like, much in the way of other rooms here. Especially with the whole roof, like, collapsed inwards.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing else here?
No.
Oh, I mean, like, well... I guess, look, I think we killed them all.
I think so, yeah.
I guess, should we take the goblin bodies back to Thing so it shows that we killed them all?
She didn't really say, but I guess that would be a good way to prove it, yeah.
Okay, you're welcome to do that. If you have some sort of... Or are you just gonna, like, carry the entire body with you?
I don't know, I mean, like, we could probably take off, like, their hand or something, or, like,
You
a
do
goblin
have the
finger.
body of the leader goblin lying.
Oh, yeah,
with you.
we'll just... Yeah, I just, like, I go and I just grab him and I start just dragging him back.
So it does take you some time when you're dragging this extra weight.
Yeah, but, like, I'm doing this one myself. Like, it's like, no, this is mine. Like, I got it.
Yeah, so because of that, it does take you some extra time.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
You eventually reach back to Ariel, who is still currently working on this ship. Yeah, you don't see her right now, but you do see Price.
Price.
Hey, Price.
Oh,
How's you been,
whoa!
buddy?
Is that a goblin? You got them?
I think so.
Wow, good job, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Go team,
Couldn't have
I
done it
guess?
without you, Price.
Oh, I know you're just saying that, but thanks anyway. And Ariel pokes her head out of the ship and rejoins you shortly afterwards, being followed by Lipo, this small, furry, purple creature. Who's still carrying his wrench, by the way.
that's cool. I tossed the body in front of her. I was like, "Is this the guy?"
Yeah, that looks like the leader of them. So, am I to understand that you dealt with that goblin problem? You ain't seen no more up there?
Nah, not that it's real quiet up there, so I'm assuming they're all gone, or we killed them all. One of the two.
Well, now, that's a mighty good job you did. I'll finish fixing your ship for you. But I, gotta say, it's a real, interesting setup you got in there. Where'd you say you got this ship from again?
We just found it.
Oh, you found it, huh?
Yeah, it was just on the planet.
Huh. Well, it's, I mean, the real interesting thing there is your, that AI of yours. It's, I mean, most AIs, the setup for them, it's, like a series of processors, you know, to run some complex algorithms and simulate a personality. But, that one in that there ship, it's just like this, I mean, I can't even understand it. I think some magic is involved, but my understanding it's some sort of data storage unit there. It's weird. It's not processing things, it's running them through something, but, well, I don't know what.
Oh, I want to make a check to see if Kato knows this, because I think I have an inkling of what it might be.
Yeah, you did run that computer's check. It just wasn't high enough to recognize what was up. But you, you're welcome to do like another check if you like. Are you trying to like analyze something specific, or like what are you trying to do?
Well, my computer check was, I think I rolled a nat 20, so like I can't get any better than that.
Oh, that was for. That wasn't for looking at the computers itself. That was like just looking at like the data banks and stuff like that, right?
Oh, okay, right. So then I'll rank another computer's check.
Yeah, with that new information.
It's not that great. It's 12.
Yeah, no, you have no idea why something would be set up like that. You know, like, you have a pretty good understanding, given your knowledge of computers, how AI is supposed to work. How it's supposed to, like, especially on a ship, it's just, like, processing and simulating this person, a personality. What she's saying that there's something, it's just like a magical data storage unit. That's sort of, like, jacked into the ship.
Weird. I mean, can you take it out?
No, I don't recommend it. It's sort of, controlling half the, well, not even half, all the systems on the ship.
Oh, strange. Well, I guess she's special is all.
Yeah, she's real special. Real friendly, too. Great fashion advice.
Ugh, I don't think so. I go and, like, fix my hair. It's...
Sure. Well, it'll, take me some time, but you folks are welcome to rest up around here as I'm putting your ship back together.
Thank you. We need it.
Yeah. So we'll just chill.
All right, and as you're doing so, Lipo kind of just walks up to S, gives her a little salute.
Aww. I salute him back.
Yeah, he has this big toothy grin on his face. And with that lovely moment, we're gonna call this session to a close.
Aww. So cute.
He's very cute, yes. So good job, gang. You survived my clockwork golem.
Yes. By pure luck.
By sheer luck, yeah. I should have I based it off an actual like Pathfinder thing, but changed some of the stuff to it. And
yeah,
it was cool though.
Yeah, I liked it. It was nice. It was weird seeing like because like I kind of knew what you were doing. I've seen Clockwork Golem before, but like seeing one in the future was like weird. I was like, oh god, why is it here?
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. It's supposed to be cool. CR12, but I bumped it down to 2.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
Cool. And you tore right through my goblin mechanic, which was real fun.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
sorry about that.
How does a mechanic work for a goblin? Oh no, he's dead. I shouldn't have spent any time on this at all.
Sorry about that. My dice were hot today.
Yeah, mine were the exact opposite.
Mine were hot sometimes.
So yeah, that's where you're at right now. You're getting your ship repaired by Ariel Winburn and Lipo.
I like that accent.
Yeah,
It's catchy. It's contagious.
yeah, I was trying not to let it bleed into Satosh. Yeah, he's mysterious. You don't know what's going on with him. Who knows?
No, and he doesn't want to tell me.
You can try to pry it out of him. But all right, I think that's it for now. Do you guys want to just say anything else, or should we sign off?
No,
That was fun.
Yeah, that was great. I had a good time.
All right. Well, I am looking forward to the next session. You're gonna learn some more about this situation you've been thrust into, and maybe we'll get into some backstory of some NPCs here. But until next time, folks, thanks for listening. Just whatever platform you're listening to this on, just drop a subscribe or a thumbs up or a like or a comment or any other sort of interaction. Find us on the Twitters, on the Facebooks, on all the social medias. And that's about it. So for now, we're going to say bye, and we will see you in the stars. With another hard-won victory and a ship soon to be repaired, the future is bright for our heroes. But what dangers await them in this vast universe? And what mysteries does their new ship hold? Stay tuned to find out more on Renegades of the Drift.